Advertising is the most expensive part of your marketing mix, right? It scales the most, it has the highest cost, and it drives the most growth out of anything that your company could probably do, right? And in order for you to be successful in or get a positive ROI within your marketing, you need to have a robust nurturing system, because if you're not nurturing your customer throughout the life cycle, you're not going to get a positive ROI from your marketing, right? And advertising is expensive, right? When you look at any medium, the cost per acquisition is constantly going up, right? And so the way these platforms work is that when you're bidding from an advertising spot, or when you're bidding on an advertising spot, you're typically bidding against other people as well, right? And these platforms will charge whatever, and it's whoever is willing to pay the most that is going to get the spot and essentially dominate the marketplace, right? And the reason why these giants or anybody will pay so much for an advertising spot is because they generate a positive ROI from the marketing mix, right? And they're able to generate a positive ROI is because they have the ducks in a row. They have a very robust nurturing system to where they make a positive ROI from the overall marketing, right? And I'm going to share with you 4 ways to essentially maximize your conversion funnel and to essentially set up a robust nurturing system, right? Number 1 from that list is your email marketing, right? As I mentioned, you need to have a robust email marketing or a nurturing system, and email marketing is the best way to do that, because as soon as a potential customer goes on the website, you want to be able to grab their contact and then put them through the nurturing funnel, right? You send them a welcome series, right? And essentially nurturing them about your company, why you guys are so good, any press releases that you guys have. It further helps to convert the customers, right? And so email marketing is the first piece of that. You need to have that set in place, and it needs to be robust, and again, in the ways that it nurtures your customer to be able to convert them much faster. And the next piece of that is going to be SMS, right? Very similar to email marketing, but SMS convert at a much higher rate, right? And it has the highest conversion compared to email marketing, right? And so SMS is really good for quick action when you're running like a flash sale or something like that, right? Because people are able to take action upon that right away, as opposed to email marketing, which might take a little bit longer, right? And the main thing that you want to be careful when it comes to SMS is just not to spam your contacts, right? That's very important. So meaning you want to limit the number of times that you're sending messages on a weekly basis, right? And then the next piece is going to be creating content. This is an underlooked piece of marketing. Creating content, organic content, and posting it on social media is a quick and easy way to nurture your customer and build a community around essentially your company and your brand. You can create content of like how to, right? You can create content about some of the things that you guys are doing from a community perspective, or maybe you're donating to some charities. So like there's so much that you can do with content, and people don't realize how effective it is to, 1, reduce your customer acquisition and to get new customers. And then finally, the 4th one is going to be making sure that you have a clean and easy laid out website. Because if a customer is trying to purchase your product and they're getting stuck and like the buttons are not working properly, or it's confusing, or there's so much information that they have to put in order to purchase your product, chances are they're not going to go through that. They're not going to go through that process. They're going to purchase from another competitor, right? So you always want to make sure that your website is easily, like, it's set up in a way that is easy to convert customers, not asking for too much information, but it's very seamless, right? And so when you have those 4 figured out, I'm telling you, your conversion rate is going to skyrocket. You're going to do a much better job in terms of converting your customers. And from that, the outcome of that is going to be you're converting customer at a much higher rate, meaning you're making a positive ROI from your marketing, which allows you to then pay more on advertising spot.